Now, Manchester United have written to a fans group to tell them their current level of losses is not sustainable. Chief reporter Cavi Solhekol joins me now to explain everything about this. Cavi, what can you tell us then about this letter?
Well, it's all started off with a letter from a fan group called the 1958, and they've written to Manchester United basically outlining their concerns about what is happening to the club, the way the club is being run, and also the fact that ticket prices have been going up. In their letter, they mention the sharp rise in ticket prices. They say that there is a danger now that football is being turned into a luxury product. And they say that football must remain accessible to all, not just the privileged few. And they accuse Manchester United of putting up ticket prices as a choice, not a necessity. Now, Manchester United have replied to the letter. They say that the chief executive, Omar Barada, has received the letter, and also Rick McCagg, the director of fan engagement. And one thing that really stands out in the letter is this paragraph. They start off by saying, "We greatly value and appreciate the loyalty of fans. We're determined to ensure that fans can afford to attend games, and also future generations of fans can afford to attend games." But this is the really interesting paragraph. They say, "As previously communicated, we are making a significant loss each year, £300 million in the past 3 years. This is not sustainable. If we do not act now, we're in danger of failing to comply with PSR and FFP requirements in future years and significantly impacting our ability to be competitive on the pitch." So Manchester United there saying that their losses are not sustainable and things need to change, and that is why they have been making so many cuts. For instance, there's been a reduction in workforce. There has been a clampdown on spending across the club. Ticket prices have gone up as well. So they're basically explaining why they have had to do the things they've been doing.
So they're explaining why they've had to do these things, but have they explained why they've made these losses in the first place?
Well, it's interesting because this letter has come to light on the same day that the latest Deloitte survey of the financial health of clubs has come out. And you've seen that Real Madrid, for instance, have become the first club whose revenue has been above 1 billion euros. And I think Manchester United are right up on the list again in, I don't know, third or fourth or fifth place. So on the one hand, Manchester United are making a lot of money, but they have been hurt by a whole series of events. For instance, COVID. During COVID, obviously games were played behind closed doors, and Manchester United have the biggest club stadium in the country, and not having fans at games hit them a lot harder than other clubs. And also, it's been well documented, for instance, the amount of money that's been spent on recruitment hasn't always been spent very well, the wages that have been paid to players, and also what's really affected Manchester United is not being in the Champions League. That really hits them in the pocket. And I think finally we should also mention that Manchester United are not a club who have owners who put money into the club. Being owned by the Glazer family actually costs Manchester United money.